get into the reacts. And the first one actually, I think is going to be pretty cool. This one is Heritage Auction doing treasures from Planet Hollywood screen used props. So, you guys know how much I love the movie stuff. I think this is gonna be fucking cool. I'm gonna start geeking out on this, I know it. So let's check this out. I can't wait to see what kind of movie props go up for auction here. So I'll probably just rant about every single one of them. Oh, that's probably a bit loud. A lot of stuff. Ooh, I can't keep track of it all. It's moving too fast.
Hello and welcome to the collection. Today we are going to go.
It looks familiar to me. I'm not sure why, but he looks a little familiar.
To Heritage Auctions and check out some of the preview pieces.
Actually, okay, chat. Let me back up. Tell me he doesn't look a little bit like Kurt Russell. Tell me he doesn't look at least a little bit like Kurt Russell. It even kind of sounds like him in a small way. Like, am I crazy? Or does he kind of have that look? I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Go to Heritage Auctions and check out some of the preview pieces of their big Planet Hollywood auction. A lot of stuff from all the restaurants all over the world. There's screen use stuff.
He definitely has a
stuff.
kind of a touch of voice like
We're gonna go take a look
that.
at what they got inside and see if maybe there's something I might be interested in. Let's go take a look.
Terminator. Gremlins! Oh my god, it's gonna go by too fast. I won't be able to keep up with it. Wow, like so much movie history. Wait, Rocket Man? No, 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 no. No, Taiso. That was Turbo Man. You're talking about that's Turbo Man from Jingle All the Way. Yeah, and yeah, it was Gizmo. Mr. Freeze, Han Solo, the hunter from Beetlejuice, Gizmo. Oh, the box. It was the box. Dracula's armor. I never liked Dracula's armor, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I'll freely admit I never liked the armor that he wore in that movie. I know it was supposed to look like muscle, that was the point of it, but yeah, it was blah, so I agree. Freddy. Ooh, was that Darth Vader?
So this is one of
I think that was Darth Vader.
Arnolds that they have in the auction because they had Stan Winston Studios produce a bunch of these for the. You can see there's another one over there.
So this was actually used in the movie. This was one of Stan Winston's props from the movie when they had to do when they'd use dummies. Interesting. Yeah. Wow. I wonder if this was one of the props that they used for when they lowered him into the molten metal vat in the end. Because, after he's at a certain point they do a cutback and it's obviously a dummy. So yes. Excuse me. Yes, Shadowclaw. I did. That was really cool. It was really cool.
Planet Hollywood restaurants. There's a bunch of them. They're really nice, though. I mean, if you want.
And I mean, fun fact: Planet Hollywood was actually originally started by, if I remember correctly, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, and I believe Bruce Willis. All three of them, I think, they started Planet Hollywood together, I believe. if I'm remembering my history correctly. They started Planet Hollywood. And yeah, Tysell, I do too. That was so
On a
great.
good
Look at
Arnold,
that.
that's definitely that's the one to get for sure. Oh, I think this is going to go
Or
for a pretty
Beetlejuice
penny
masks
right
behind
here.
him. Oh, the Necronomicon. Ho 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 ho. Huh? I nonsense. I get it's a joke, but I'm not sure what. Oh, wait. What? Okay, I get that you're making a joke, but I'm not sure what was supposed to be the quote unquote slur. I'm confused. I'm not sure what you're joking about being a slur. Okay. Yeah, and I think it in Snowman, I think you're right. I think this is the Necronomicon from Army of Darkness, not Evil Dead 1 and 2. Because this one's got the eye, so I'm reasonably sure this may be the Army of Darkness one. Because it's thicker. I don't think the Necronomicon in Evil Dead 1 and 2 was quite as thick. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's... Oh, okay. Ria, I don't have a Necronomicon. Oh, and of course, all sorts of stuff in the book saying, don't read, don't read.
The
What do they do?
Hocus
Let's
Pocus
read the book.
just based on its.
Wait, that's the Hocus Pocus book? I don't remember the Hocus Pocus book being like a Necronomicon thing. Really? Actually, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I am such an idiot. I feel like a complete moron right now. I just saw human skin, or which was supposed to be human skin, and my brain immediately jumped to Necronomicon. This actually doesn't look anything like it. I am such an idiot. I feel so stupid right now. Okay. Chat, this one is for me. Ow. Yeah, I was so hyper-focused on the fact that it was a book of skin that my brain instantly went to Necronomicon. Without even realizing, yeah, the Necronomicon isn't stitched like this and doesn't have an eyeball. And everything. I leapt before I looked. And hi, Axel. We're looking at a video about someone that's going to an auction for used Hollywood props. Yes, Snowman. Well, and I think depending on which Evil Dead, I think the Necronomicons from the original Evil Deads also may have had a face. The remakes did not have a face. They did not. And Samsum,
Crazy
thank you
fan
for the
base.
follow.
This is going to go for a lot.
Well, nonsense. I wondered if it depends on if people make the same dumbass mistake that I just made and think it's Necronomicon. Granted, they're going to announce what it is. Hocus Pocus doesn't have that big of a following, so I'm honestly not sure too many people are going to bid on it. In all reality, Hocus Pocus is very niche and has a small cult following, but not much beyond.
Some gizmos. Sweet. The legs definitely having some damage there.
Oh, that's a typewriter from Misery.
But otherwise, looking pretty good. But if the whole thing is foam, man, I'm having a real tough time investing in foam props these days because of that reason.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. We got a shine.
Wait, I missed what he was just looking at. Oh, Stripe!
Crazy fan base. This is going to go for a lot.
Hang on.
Oh, I thought it was Evil.
Okay, so you got Gizmo here, and then wait, that's not Stripe. That's just some. Okay, so that's just some random evil mugwai. Hello, Sandalism. Well, go. Yeah, I'd say probably partially North America, partially Europe, south, I think. Yeah, that one's Gizmo, but this is just some random evil Mogwai. This is not Stripe because it doesn't have the
Some
actual
Gizmos.
stripe. The fur is too consistent. Yeah, that's just an evil Mogwai. That's all it is.
Legs definitely having some damage there.
Oh, that's a typewriter from Misery.
Yeah, let me see the head. Let me see the head. That's not Stripe. I don't think that's Stripe. Unless the hair is just flopped over, but Stripe actually had like a mohawk. Unless, like I said, unless the hair is just kind of just flopped over, unless his mohawk is just kind of flopped over because it's God knows how old. So that could be Stripe. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. Well, Kaiju, that's the thing. The one on the left was Gizmo. The one on the right was not Gizmo. It was just a Mogwai that turned into an evil Grim.
But
So
otherwise, looking pretty good. But if the whole
it could
thing
just be
is foam,
flopped. Yeah, it could be.
man, I'm having a real tough time investing in foam props these days because of that reason. Okay, here we go. We got a shining hero axe. Now there was like 20 of these damn things made. I don't know how many hero ones. There was a lot of the prop ones
What
made.
is that? What's this from?
In this photo from the set of the film, I count 23.
What is this even from? Did he say a movie? Oh, Tyso, you mean a Teddy Ruxpin? Oh, he said, oh, it's Friday the 13th. It sounded like he said Hero Axe. That's why I was like so confused. But yeah, Tyso, you're talking about the Teddy Ruxpin doll. Mm-hmm. Okay, Talos, see you next time. Yeah, that's a lot of axes.
That's a tough piece, I think, to really, personally, for me to 100% verify. Is this
Now, okay, is this, let's see, Royal, so is this the the typewriter Jack used from The Shining? Oh, and Saitama, thank you. Please don't punch me. I know you can kill me in one punch. Please don't punch me, Saitama. I've been a good cat girl. Is it The Shining Axe too? Nonsensical. Okay, then that makes sense. If it was The Shining Axe, then this is probably
Misery, though, right?
the typewriter
the
from
sledgehammer
Shining
and
too.
the typewriter, that's pretty rad. These are pretty rad.
Sledgehammer. When did he use a sledgehammer in The Shining? I don't remember that. Misery! Misery! Of course! The typewriter and sledgehammer from Misery. Yes! Okay. Yes, now it makes perfect sense. Granted, they're both Stephen King. I'm guessing he had a royal typewriter in both of them, so I can understand. My confusion's kind of understandable.
Now,
And yeah,
supposedly,
Freddy. Which Freddy?
in the catalog, it says that is the Super Freddy glove that was made for
Super
Michael
Freddy
Bailey
glove.
Smith.
Super Freddy glove. That Shadow Claw, that red armor is from Bram Stoker's Dracula. The Bram Stoker's Dracula movie starring oh god, I'm forgetting his name. It Keanu Reeves, Winona Ryder, and the one who played Dracula was oh shit. His name is on the tip of my tongue. Help me out, Chad. Help me out. Who played Dracula in Bram Stoker's Dracula? Help me out. It's on the tip of my tongue. Shit. Shut up, nonsensical. Hey, I'm looking this up because it will drive me nuts if I don't. And, Saitama, welcome. Thank you, Taiso. Gary Oldman. God, it was right there. I couldn't get it out. Yes, Gary Oldman as Dracula. Yeah, but that's what that red armor's from. It's from the Bram Stoker Dracula movie with Gary Oldman playing Dracula. I'm trying to remember the quote-unquote Super Freddy that they're talking about here. What? Huh? What? Owl? confused. Don't confuse me. It's too easy. Is that what they're calling Freddy versus... No. They're saying something about a Super Freddy. That was someone other than Robert Englund playing him. So I'm not sure what they're talking about. So I'm very
And they made
confused.
a comment about it was made special for him because he's left-handed. But then I
Wait, hang on. Let me see what the lot says there. Okay. Oh, it was the glove? Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, Michael Bailey Smith, Super Freddy. So I'm guessing maybe he was a stand-in for Robert Englund? At one point? Yeah. No, Nat says no, because the remake had Jackie Earle Haley. Not Michael Bailey Smith. The remake had Jackie Earle Haley. But I'm guessing that this was maybe maybe a stunt double for Robert Englund for Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Oh, so Robert Englund did voiceover for it, and Michael Bailey Smith actually was on set. Okay. That makes a bit okay, now I get it. I didn't know that. But wait a minute. But this says Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, Robert Englund's Freddy Krueger sweater. So he must have done some scenes on set. If they're calling it the Robert Englund Freddy Krueger sweater from the same movie, he must have done some scenes then.
But then I watched the film and it seems like it's on his right hand. That's what they mean by the Super Freddy. I forgot about this scene. Yeah, this is where a guy who loves drawing comic books goes into a dream, turns himself into his own comic book superhero that he created, shoots the shit out of Freddy, because he's like a sci-fi-ish Punisher guy, and after he shoots Freddy, Freddy pops back up as a quote-unquote Super Freddy, like a super bad guy Freddy, and that's who played him. Okay, I forgot this scene. Existed. Okay, now I get it. Now it makes perfect sense.
So you can say maybe they flipped the negative, but the problem is
Makes
Michael
perfect
Bailey
sense
Smith
now.
is right-handed, as you can see him signing the Super Freddy picture right here.
Well, yeah, but I'm guessing he wore it on his
So
right hand, though.
that leaves me with some questions.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Maybe they had two gloves, one for each hand, and they only have the left-handed one in the auction. That's my guess. Maybe they made two, one for each hand. Because I can't remember if he dual wields at some point during that scene.
I mean, that's an Anders Ericsson question right there. I'll have to ask Anders about this. What his,
it's a standard practice.
take
Okay.
is on that. Because I'd trust him. He's the Freddy Glove expert. But you know you want the sweater.
Now I feel like I can walk You're not going to talk to the Now
Now these Beetlejuice miniatures are really cool.
Yeah. That is a really cool miniature.
Now these
That is a really cool miniature of the Beetlejuice house. And that was the great thing about Tim Burton is he really made good use of miniatures. So that is the detail on that is astounding.
Beetlejuice miniatures are really cool.
Yeah.
These are the ones from the film.
Oh wow. That one's wacky, but I like it. I like it. It's funny. The other house though was better. Now this guy I don't remember. Was Was he in the waiting room? Was this guy in the waiting room in Beetlejuice? Is that where this is from? Because that's the only thing I can think of. I don't remember this guy in the Beetlejuice movie, but I'm guessing he was one of the dead people in the waiting room. Okay. Yeah, okay. Then that makes sense. In Shadow, I have seen a couple of those episodes of the Beetlejuice animation. I was able to see them online. They're pretty good. It certainly looks like he got run over by a car.
These were all made for Planet Hollywood, the Beetlejuice stuff.
God, I remembered this. These two, the first time I saw them, they terrified me. These two were terrifying to me, especially the open mouth one, because it's creepy as hell. And what's more, have any of you guys seen the YouTube video that was the inspiration for an actual horror movie? It's a woman who, when she turns off her lights, there is like a girl standing in the shadows, and we turn the lights back on, it's gone. And as she goes in the room, she turns off, and now the shadows get closer and closer every time. And there's this tense moment where she's under her blankets, and it sounds like the lamp's about to go out, and she's struggling with it, and then the lamp goes out, but when she turns back on, the creature is there with this really huge mouth right in her face. It reminds me kind of like this, so I'm wondering if they took the inspiration from this design for the YouTube short horror. That is so fucking creepy,
Funny,
though.
Darren sculpted this guy.
Dear God, that's
that
creepy.
Thing's twice as small as the one Darren
And
did.
this guy, the
I'm so
headhunter.
used to seeing Darren's version. I want me suit. That's a tiny ass suit for a tiny ass dude.
What is this from? I don't recognize this. I don't recognize this one at all. You guys can't really say it. Let me try and get out of the way a little bit. I don't recognize this suit at all. That's Beetlejuice. That's from Beetlejuice. I don't recognize it. Unfortunately. I don't remember seeing it.
Wardrobe, that looks legit, screen used. So that's
It's from the Leprechaun. It's not Beetlejuice at all. It's from the Leprechaun. Wow. Is this and this is the one that Warwick Davis wore?
I'm not a big Leprechaun fan. No offense. This almost.
What is this? Oh, Army of Darkness. Okay, this is Army of Darkness. Yeah, that's one of the
Looks like the one that gets his head knocked around, but that's.
Oh yeah, I know the headhunter was. Yeah, Shadow, I know the headhunter was from Beetlejuice. It was the suit next to it that was throwing me out. Yeah, but yeah, it's cool. Well, Demonite. I'm not sure about the clock where that one came from.
That's the evil Ash, right? So but
it clearly is the evil Ash puppet. It just has the wrong helmet on it.
Yeah,
it's like somebody put one of the other Deadite helmets on this one.
It's a nice piece.
Yeah.
But again, looks like the whole thing foam, or is there foam on top of? Looks like it's foam on top of fiberglass, and you can see the straps for where it kind of straps into the it sits on the person's shoulders.
Well, yeah,
I believe that's how they wore
them.
They kind of sat on people's shoulders, Oh, the clock tower of Big Ben was from Army of Darkness. Is that from the alternate ending?
Yeah, I was just gonna say this has gotta be from that alternate ending where he drinks the potion, where he says the words wrong again, and instead of waking up in his own time, he wakes up like 2,000 years in the future, and everything is Armageddon and gone. And that must be a Big Ben from him.
The destroyed city. Oh, I guess I answered my question right there. At least I recognized it. It's like, where's our clock tower in the movie? Where was Big Ben in the movie?
Well.
And look, it's Wally Wingert. Right
yeah,
there.
in this armor.
Voice extraordinaire.
Your good friend Sean Clark.
I know not who that is.
You never talk to me anymore. What happened?
Oh, when there's a camera not on, then I don't talk to you.
This is Shadow. This isn't a museum. This is an auction. This is Planet Hollywood auctioning off Hollywood memorabilia. It's not a
I gotta
museum.
act like I like you.
Then it goes back into radio silence.
Yeah, no, it's like, man, let's get together.
Yeah, it's good to see you again, though, man.
This guy's got a great collection.
I've known this cat for a long, long time. You could not find a better guy. So.
Wow.
It's always fun
Okay.
seeing you
You'll get
around.
the check. You'll get your check.
Thank you very much.
Jeez. Good to see you. Now this is a replica, and I believe they actually put in the catalog that it is a replica of the armor.
Huh.
But it's pretty sweet though. I've always loved that costume.
Oh, it's a replica. Okay. I didn't love this costume. I never liked it. I knew the reason why it was designed that way, but yeah, it's
costume
a
designer who did all the stuff for the cell. When I saw this in the catalog, I was interested.
The box is the box. Oh, what pleasures we have to show you, chat. We don't have any chains to spin around, but just pretend.
Until I saw how freaking big it is. Way bigger than I expected. I thought it was going to be like maybe this big, you know? Because it said it was oversized, but I didn't know it was gonna be that oversized. Look at this. I got a big head, but geez, that thing's big.
that is a big box.
Wow. It is busy here.
Ooh, Judge Dredd. Look at that. They've got the Judge Dredd costume, and it looks like it's the Sylvester Stallone one. Shadowclaw Hellraiser. That's the movie you're talking about. You're thinking of it's Hellraiser. Yeah, and armor. It looks like the arm. It looks like a full suit, at least from here. You got the shoulder. You have the shoulder armor, the helmet, but it looks like you have the armor underneath.
You know you want to get the Judge Dredd motorcycle.
Ah, they have the motorcycle. Holy shit! If only that worked. Can you imagine cruising down the street in one of those? Yeah, Shadow, it's a little like it's a small puzzle box, but that was just a prop. I would ride the shit out of this if it actually had wheels on it and worked. I would 100% ride the shit out of this.
Just to cruise
Hell
around
yes.
town in this. How sweet would you look rolling down the street in that bad
Hell
boy?
yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's got what looks like actual motorcycle controls here. And I know in the movies they did have wheels on them. They had an optional. They had the wheels could retract. Yes, Shadow. I have seen that. He uses mirrors along the bottom to trick and make it seem like he's not like it's actually floating. Well, it depends. Tysel, it depends on if this particular prop actually was one that came with wheels or not. That'd be the question. Like, so I'm guessing some of their motorcycle props, did not actually have wheels because the scene didn't require it, because the thing was on wires the whole time anyway, and it would probably be more work to actually have struts with wheels. So that's where it would depend on if this thing actually came with wheels in the first place. And if it did, might be worth it.
My God.
It just might.
Oof. How wide the front wheel is. You'd think that thing would be
Show me,
hard
show
to
me.
navigate. They have a lot of the
No
front wheel.
way.
My God.
Wait, did he say it's got a wheel?
Oof. How wide the front wheel is. You'd think that thing would be hard to navigate. They
It's
have
got
a lot
wheels.
of
It's got wheels. Yeah, it says wide front wheel. I mean, you could always swap it out with a more narrow wheel if it's too hard to navigate. Oh, Tysel, so would I. That would be so much fun to ride. And the thing is, the seat is low. The seat looks like it's low. That's a big thing for me with motorcycles. Like, the seat has to be low or I can't ride it. I'm small. I'm a small little cat girl. So I can't ride your average Harley or, sport bike because it's too tall. I need something that sits low, but doesn't have like that doesn't have front pegs way out in front. Like the one motorcycle that when I've tried out motorcycles before, the one motorcycle that I could sit on comfortably in a riding position was the Honda Rebel. That was the one motorcycle that I could sit on and ride comfortably.
Judge Dredd stuff in this auction.
there.
I don't know if Sylvester Stallone took all the Judge Dredd.
Is this? Oh, that must be one of the scavengers from the Wastelands. That's got to be one of the
And then
scavengers.
just because that's probably around the time of Planet Hollywood, so he probably took everything and put them in all his different restaurants.
See? Sylvester Stallone put them in his restaurants. Yeah.
Judge Hershey costume.
Oh, that's Judge Hershey. Oh, so that was basically his love interest in the end. So so this is for a lady. This costume is narrower for a lady. I could wear this.
I'm more partial to the later Judge Dredd film, not the Stallone one. Sorry, Sly, love you, but
I'm gonna have to agree. Stallone was campy fun, but the Carl Urban Judge Dredd was the fucking tits. Carl Urban, it is criminal that Carl Urban did not get to make a sequel to his Judge Dredd movie. It was criminal they did not do a second movie to that. Because his Judge Dredd was so goddamn good. It was incredible. Yeah. Oh yeah. Carl Urban's fit the Judge Dredd aesthetic better. Tyso? Well, I mean, number one, I wouldn't trust anybody to make it. I don't even trust TV to make it, honestly. At this point, I don't trust any movie or television studio to make anything good right now. Maybe in 10 years.
but
I'll give it 10 years.
the later one's far better, far superior. Dredd, just simply Dredd. Some cool Planet of the Apes stuff.
Name. That looks like classic Planet of the Apes too. But those yeah, that's classic. Okay, you can see in the back there. Classic Planet of the Apes. Wow. Yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit. I think it got overhyped, especially as they kept doing more and more and more of them, Tycel. The more of them they made, the more overhyped. And the remakes, I think, did get a bit extra overhyped. But I will admit the special effects on the apes, the special effects with the apes is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal special effects on the apes. I will absolutely give them their props for that.
The Icarus ship model, some apes costumes, Heston's astronaut uniform, ANSA, ANSA. That could rival my Halloween 2 knife.
That's a pretty knife. That's a pretty knife. I mean, yeah. Gimme. I would actually want to use this knife. I wouldn't want it to just sit there. I'd actually want to use this fucking thing.
There. It's pretty cool. in girth. It's a pretty sweet knife. So these were all made for the restaurants.
Mr. Freeze. A bust for Mr. Freeze. Shadowplot. Crocodile Dundee's knife is good too. Yeah. Yeah, that is such a good likeness of Arnold. Like that, I'm kind of curious what they use this for though. Like I can't think of a scene in Batman and Robin or Batman and Robin. I can't think of a scene in Batman and Robin where they would have needed a bust like this. I don't know. Maybe Tycel. Possibly. But I don't know.
Stan Winston Studios did them. They look great. Obviously, Alf Arnold.
Or this could have just been something that was made specifically for the restaurant. This made I don't think they did other things. Like this could have been made specifically for the restaurant.
Oh, I couldn't remember which Rocky it was, but that's
wow.
The one picture I have signed.
Look at the Rocky stuff. Let's see. Yeah, so this one was this was like Apollo Creed shit. Yeah, this was the Apollo Creed shit.
Outfit. I could pull this off, I think. No? I don't think so. I'm assuming they just did one and then cast a bunch of them. I don't know if did they actually show up to each restaurant individually
Bruce Willis,
and do
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
one for each one. I don't know. It says, please do not touch. Please do not touch. When literally this was on the ground out in front of the restaurants for people to encourage to put their hands in and touch. You know, but you know, the irony. Those are pretty rad.
Okay. Oh, now the T-1000 arms and bullet holes. Oh, that's cool. Look at those, like, it happens so fast in the movie, you don't appreciate how nasty these hooks are. Like, that is a nasty hook. Wow, that is so cool. And I mean, look at the exit wound. It even has rifling. Look at this, like, this is the exit hole on the T-1000. They went so detailed, they even put rifling into it. How awesome is that? Oh, baby. Oh. I think I need a moment. Yes. Yes. Oh God, yes.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh. I don't recognize that. Does anybody recognize this? Well, first, Shadowclaw, I need you to spell my name right. And yes, I would like to be alone with the minigun, please. May I? Please? I promise I only take a few minutes. It's okay, Shadow. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm only teasing. But, does anybody recognize this? I don't. This doesn't look familiar to me. I'm guessing it's a suitcase gun of some kind. But I don't recognize
No,
it.
I think I should get, I don't know what you think, but I think I should get the
Okay, that's Terminator Jack. Oh, so that MAC-10 was from the Terminator? I don't remember that. I don't think that wasn't a bullpup. That was not a bullpup. That was like a MAC-10. Hang on. Oh, sorry. No, I'm sorry, Ace. You're 100% correct. That is bullpup. Oh, do you know what this is? I just realized this is one of the future guns. This is one of the guns from the future that the Resistance is using. That's what this is. No, sorry. It's one of the guns that the Terminators were using. Yeah, this is one of the guns from the future. Not a modern day gun. So this was a future gun. Okay. God, it took me a second to realize it.
I don't know what you think, but I think I should get this Turbo Man here and just hang it from my
And then
TV
Arnold's
TV
jacket.
room and hang him from the
There's the Turbo Man. I'm guessing this was probably made specifically for the restaurant too, because I don't think they ever needed a model. Or wait, this may have been a prop in one of the displays. And Captain
The
Kitsu.
ceiling?
Hello, welcome.
I think that would. I mean, I have that beam in the middle of my. What do you think? This is really cool. Bruce Willis's motorcycle from Pulp Fiction.
Eh? Oh, wow. That's a chopper. Yeah, that's chopper. One I unfortunately would not be able to ride. But Taysel, you'd probably have a fucking blast on this thing. That's a beautiful machine. Zeds, baby. Taysel, I'm very aware that's known as riding bitch. I'm very aware. Yeah, it does. It does. Although the saddlebags would be a bit awkward to use. As far as a passenger, I mean.
Think you can help me get this upstairs?
Oh, and they've got Bruce Willis's outfit. Right there. There's his outfit. I'm not sure whose outfit this is, though. I can't tell. I can't tell what
Think
outfit
you can
that's
help me get
supposed to
this
be.
upstairs? If we.
Wait, I'm sorry, that's not Bruce Willis's outfit. Is that Schwarzenegger? Wait. No, that's gotta be Bruce Willis's. Where's that Schwarzenegger's from Last Action Hero? Yeah, this is Pulp Fiction. This is I think hang on. No. Hang on. We're all wrong. We are all wrong. Every one of us. This is the bike from Last Action Hero. This is the bike from Last Action Hero, not Pulp Fiction. Because that's Arnold's costume. And this, I'm guessing, is a henchman's costume from Last Action Hero. So that's what these are from. Yeah, Arnold's costume here, and this is a bike that he rides in Last Action. Yep, that's what it is. Oh, the Marty McFly outfit. Holy cow. I could see this going for a high price. I mean, this is Back to the Future. I mean, people would snap this up. Hell yeah. The Mad Dog hover, is it Mad Dog? Hang on. What was Griff's hoverboard called? Yeah, but Griff's hoverboard was actually called something. Like Griff's brand of hoverboard. No, Ace. Not Biff. His grandson in Back to the Future 2 was Griff with a G. That's who had this hoverboard. It might have been called like a pit bull or something. I forget. Like his hoverboard was called something different. Hang on. Was it Pitbull? Was it? Okay. Yeah, okay, a Pitbull. Okay, that's right.
Oh, running.
Well, I mean, that's when Back to the Future 2 came out. It was late
man,
80s, early 90s? Yeah. Wow. The Running Man. And this was Professor Sub-Zero. Hair? What hair?
Rad, they got the Sub-Zero costume. I was hoping they were going to have the Electro. What is it, Electro? It was his name. It was the one that had all the LED lights on it. I know.
Yeah, that's a, that costume must have been freaking delicate.
It's in
Oh,
the
okay,
catalog.
gotcha. I
It's
gotcha.
part of the auction, but I was hoping they'd have it here. I wanted to see it in person.
You mean they had frizzy?
I think
They
he's
had
called
perms.
Electro. Or no, Dynamo. Was it Dynamo? Something
Teased
like
out
that.
perms.
I don't remember. If you're a sneakerhead,
Oh God, I remember. Man, I remember the Electric Dynamo's costume being
You
much
have to
more
have the-
elaborate. I must be thinking wrong. Oh, the boots. Kevin McAllister's hat. Wow. Yeah, well, those Nikes, they probably sold for a lot. And Nike actually re-released them to the public. They were expensive as fuck. But Nike actually did release the Laser Lace Back to the Future sneakers to the public a few years ago. In limited quantities for people to buy.
custom Adidas that Schwarzenegger wore.
Well, they are Adidas. Holy shit, they are Adidas.
I think those would go for a pretty penny. Yeah, they're in not the greatest condition, but I think they're made just for the film, I think.
Who cares?
You know you want.
Oh, wow. Because these are Michael J. Fox's Nikes, aren't
Forrest
they?
Gump's Nikes, though.
Oh, they're Forrest Gump's. Oh, shit. Oh, these are Forrest Gump's Nikes. All torn up. Shadow, please tell me you did not just say who to Forrest Gump. Yes, they are Forrest Gump's. Well, Tysel, how long did Forrest run? He ran for how many days? I mean, he basically made the Terry Fox run look like a mild jog. Shadow Claw, the first person I thought they were is they were Michael J. Fox's from Back to the Future when he played Marty McFly, because he also wore Nikes, but I was very incorrect. These are from Forrest Gump.
Come on, Forrest Gump's Nikes.
And his
Wow.
jacket and hat. Bubba Gump. Oh, wow. That's a pretty TIE fighter. That's a very pretty TIE fighter.
That's
I
rad.
like it. And then look at that X-Wing. Oh my. No, it's not Tysel, because Vader had the TIE Advanced, I believe. But that's a nice X-Wing. Yes, I do, Shadowclaw. 100%. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I absolutely want to hang these from my ceiling. Yeah, it is. Is it missing only one, though? Let me back up. Let me see if we can
That's
see
rad.
the other top side of it. Shit, I couldn't see the top side. Well, no, it's probably behind, it may be behind this right here. It could be missing a cannon, but it could be behind here. So, and then you've got the Stormtrooper carbine, the Stormtrooper carbine. No, Tysel, I wouldn't. Believe it or not, as much as I gush and about things, I actually try to not keep a whole lot of stuff in my home. I actually live quite sparsely, honestly. So I might gush over it, but I'm also realistic because I know I only have a limited amount of space. But honestly, with some of this memorabilia, I'd be really tempted. I would. What? Oh, and there's Leia's gun. Oh yeah, it is missing a cannon. You're right, it is missing a cannon. This is Leia's gun down here from Empire Strikes Back. Sorry, Return of the Jedi. This is Leia's gun down here. Oh, it's missing several cannons. So, Yeah, so it was missing. Yeah, like this is Leia's gun from Return of the Jedi. There it is, right there. But yeah, it looks like it's missing almost all of its cannons except for this one. So, but look at the damage on it. So I'm wondering if this was one of the ones that they were kind of like showing you as blowing up or something. Oh, the T-Rex. Wow. That's a nice prop head. And you've got the wait, that's small too because look, there's the Barbasol can. There's the Barbasol. That's a small little head. That's very small. Yeah, that's the Barbasol can with the hidden compartment in it. So this must have been probably a model that they used for like distance shots or something like that. It's still awesome. Look at the detail on that. I bet it does. I bet it does open up. No, I don't think it's baby T-Rex. I think this is an adult T-Rex, but it's probably one that they used for like wide shots. They probably used it for wide shots. That's my guess. And then you gotta get the walkie-talkie as well. Oh look, yeah, there's the inside of the Barbasol can. Whoa.
No idea if that's screen used or a replica. I'm not sure. Although Chewie's looking pretty happy there. Looks like he just had a Wookiee brownie.
Well, Shadow, I think scientists, paleontologists have always argued that the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park did not look that way. Even before Jurassic Park came out, a lot of paleontologists were saying that dinosaurs were far more closely related to birds and thus actually looked like them with feathers. So that argument was starting to make waves before Jurassic Park came out, and then Jurassic Park actually came out, and people totally stopped listening because Jurassic Park was cool. So, yeah. Well, and they kind of addressed that because in Jurassic World, he actually said that the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park do not look like they really would. They were
Maybe
genetically
with something
modified.
in it. I don't know. Dude, it's the one from the picture. Yeah. Definitely the one from the picture. There's no doubt. I will authenticate that right now. It's the same one. Just so everybody knows, this is 100% what I'm going after here is the Titanic collection. No.
Wow.
No, but if you like Titanic.
Super Go costume. Jack and Rose. Jack and Rose's outfits. And 4 weeks. Thank you for the follow. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so Titanic was a good movie. Well, Pluto, I'm not going to no comment. No comment. And Tysell, you know what? I think it might have been Mythbusters, but I think there actually were tests made that supposedly if Jack had climbed onto the raft, they really would have both tipped over. There's been counter arguments for it as well. I don't know. Shadow, I never really did dressing up for Halloween, honestly. I never really did it.
If you're into this sort of thing, they definitely have a plethora of Titanic stuff. My guess is, since Arnold was so tight with Cameron, I'm sure he was able to source quite a few things from him. Because I think around the time Titanic came out.
That's nice. That's nice. I could see someone buying these and actually using them as for their intended function.
Was when the Planet Hollywoods were opening and stuff, so makes sense. I have to admit, this is pretty impressive that is the actual, steering wheel.
Oh, cool.
This is like the smoking gun. Because he
nice.
went right into that friggin' iceberg with that. That's the murder weapon. Christopher Nelson worked on those penguins.
Well, Batman Returns. Nice. Nice. The Batman Returns, and there's one of his umbrellas. And this, I'm guessing, is from, oh God, Batman Forever. There we go.
Christopher Nelson. I don't know if he worked on that Penguin. I don't know if he worked on that one. I'm not sure if he worked on that one. But he worked on Penguins in Batman
there's another one.
Returns. Christopher Nelson.
Nice. And there was
Academy Award
Two
winning
Faces.
special
Shirt.
effects artist. Co-host of one of the most popular podcasts on the internet. Christopher Nelson.
Vasquez Coronado. Oh. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da. His ball whip. That would go. Oh, people will definitely buy that. That and the Holy Grail. I could see people buying this and actually drinking from the fucking thing. I could see people buying the Indiana Jones Holy Grail and actually using it. The Coronado is from, actually, the whip may very well be from Temple Doom. The voodoo dolls are from Temple Doom. This obviously is from Last Crusade, and this is also from Last Crusade. The Life Preserver, this is also Last Crusade. This is from the ship that sinks in the opening. Last Crusade. Kalima! The Kalima stones. And then, of course, Han and Carbonite. I recognize this, but damn it, I can't place it. I recognize this, but I cannot place it. Damn. What is this? Hang on, let me back it up. There's a plate right next to it. Hang on. Addams Family! Okay, this is a book from the Addams Family. Okay. I don't remember too many books in the Addams Family, so... Baby cousin it! Baby it! Thing. Oh, it's the grandmother's recipe book. Thank you, Eki.
Hey,
Didn't
everybody.
remember that.
So people have been wondering, Sean, how do we get merch? How do we get t-shirts?
No, Shadowclaw, you are correct. Richard Mole did not play Lurch in the
How do we
Addams
get
Family.
Horror's Hollow
That is
Down
correct.
stuff? How do we get throw rugs? How do we get thing with two head stuff? How do we get blankets? You want a onesie for a baby, a kazoo. I don't think they do kazoos. Some people might even want Hollywood's hologram stuff. The collection with Sean Clark. Nobody wants to wear that as a shirt. Anything that
Okay, he's going to talk about his stuff now. But, okay. That was fun. That was pretty fun, I must say. I love seeing the movie stuff. That was cool.